Hey guys, and welcome to another Dragon Ball FighterZ video. Today I'm going to take you through 5 of my top tips to get better at the game, or to start the game if you've just recently picked it up. So here we go. At number 5, I think this is a given for most other games, but please do play the story. It teaches you how to play the game, it teaches you everything from basics, moving up to combos, and everything else. Plus, the story isn't too bad. A lot of people really hate it, but it's got an original character of Android 21. She's pretty cool, and there's 3 story arcs, and it's pretty lengthy, to be honest, and you can just keep fighting and fighting and fighting, and also, if you're a trophy hunter like myself, you need to do it anyway. So yes, please play the story. It will help you out a lot, trust me. The smallest thing you can do will always lead to greater results. Up next we have the boot camp. I advise using this over standard practice to practice, because wailing on an AI that just stands still and doesn't block or counter or come up with its own ideas, that's not practice. That's just getting used to buttons, which is fine, but boot camp will actually teach you things. You can participate in tournaments of power, and trust me, you will learn more having an enemy that fights back. Once you have chosen your selected characters that you're comfortable with or happy using, hopefully not one of the fated 6 that everybody else uses, but you know, whichever characters that you want to use, and you've gone into boot camp, you've done story, you feel a little bit more comfortable, before jumping into ranked play, I advise playing the arcade. Playing through the arcade is, well, for me it was a phenomenal practice tool, because when you go up to hard, the enemy is just relentless, and that's what you want. You want a relentless AI to test you, keep you on your toes, because the AI knows things that players don't, because obviously it's programmed. So it will kick your ass, but that's good, because I mean, Dragon Ball Z is all about the heroes getting their ass kicked, overcoming that ass kicking and getting better, and you will only get better by getting your ass beat. Don't think that you're just going to be able to learn the combos. You know, I know there's loads of other YouTube videos out there and people doing tips videos who say, yeah, do this combo and you will win every time. That is not a given. You cannot win every time. If you see anybody with a near perfect record, they are a rage quitter. So if they can't cheese their way, they will quit. And that is not cool. So here we are, you've deemed yourself worthy, and you've hopped into multiplayer madness, basically. There are a lot of people, if you've seen my previous Dragon Ball FighterZ video, there are a lot of people that use the exact same tactics in every single match with exactly every single character everybody else uses. It's very rare that you'll come up against anybody using Krillin or Boo. I mean, when you do, people who master Boo will wipe the floor with you. But as you can see here, I'm fighting this guy using Gogeta, and I get my ass beat, he gets his ass beat. I ultimately end up winning the match, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, really. I mean, yeah, okay, you go up in the ranking. I've only made it as far as Demon, because I'm trying to, build up a repertoire on YouTube and Twitch. When I'm playing other things, I'm playing Kakarot, but don't play to just win, play to get better. I mean, that's why I still play it. I only need the trophy to get 20 million Zenny, and then I've platinumed the game. So, in retrospect, I've then completed it. However, I still keep playing it because I love Dragon Ball Z, and I do enjoy this game. And once you get the, oh, I must win out of your head, you will enjoy the game a lot more. If you come up against somebody who beats you, fight them a couple more times, try and learn, try and absorb something from them. Unless, of course, they're just a cheese player. If they're just trying to cheese you, then you're not going to learn anything. Because if it's like a Vegito player who just keeps spamming the mash square auto combo, you're not going to learn anything there. But just plow on, keep doing it, keep trying, keep failing. that's really the way to learn. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, to just try and be, you know, saying, oh, don't worry, you did your best. No, it's not about that. Yes, do your best, but if you lose, don't worry. It's fine. Just keep going. Keep doing it. You will get better. Trust me. And if you start to get frustrated, just put the game down and then come back to it the next day or come back to it a few hours later. Trust me. I've been there. We've all been there. You will get better. And on to my last bit of advice, my last tip. Again, you will see I'm fighting the same guy in ranked. We went in for a rematch. And this one is more sort of to avoid the annoyance and try and curb the latest culture of this game. Do not quit if your opponent beats you. That is not good sportsmanship, and you should not be playing ranked anything if you rage quit. All you are doing is just creating an image of being a salty ball bag upon yourself. Now, this guy fought me with everything he had. He nearly won. He nearly beat me. And if he'd have won, I'd have let him win. And I'd have gave him the win. Sometimes people earn their win. I mean, last night, for example, I went up against someone who mained as, Zed Broly, and he wiped the floor with me. I could hardly touch him. I fought him 3, 4, maybe 5 times, and I lost every single time. I could not beat him. And then after him, I went up against someone who was using, Gogeta, and they obviously, it must have been like Pro Night or something, but they absolutely mopped the floor with me, but I didn't quit. I lost 7, 8 games in a row last night. But that's just the way it goes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Do not try and cheese your way through, and do not rage quit, because it's just ruining the game. I mean, Ultra Instinct Goku is bad enough because he's a broken ass character, you know. Some people say, oh no, he's not, he's great. No, he's not, he's broken. He is broken. And people keep using the exact same combo. Whereas obviously, as you've probably seen on here, I main as Frieza, then I use 17, and I use Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, Goku. And I try and mix it up. I don't genuinely repeat myself. I tend to work my attacks around my opponent. But one thing I never do is rage quit. And I know that I'm not going to be able to just block, 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 and then mash square to win. It doesn't work that way. Trust me, it will only get you so far, and then the higher up the rankings you go, you will get beaten and beaten. And unfortunately, if you keep rage quitting, people will see that, this guy's in Demon rank, or Supreme Kai rank, and he's played 100 games and he's won 98 of those 100 games. They're going to know that you're going to quit as soon as they win. Don't do that. Don't be salty. Go out there, be a good sport, just like Goku. If somebody's stronger than you, just go, oh wow, you're strong, thank you very much, I tried, but, I'm going to go back. Every strong opponent is a training opportunity. Obviously know when you're beat, so walk away, if you don't want to completely lose your ranking to this person. Fight them 2 or 3 times, but for the love of God, if you lose, do not quit. And do not rely on the auto combos or the usual cheese moves everybody else uses, because they will only get you so far. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Please like and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch if you'd like. The link is down in the description box below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.